This guy is hilarious. He's amazing. You're going to love him. Please give it up for Mr. Matt Riggs!
I do. Hey everybody, how's it going? Yeah! Give it up for yourselves. Or don't. You don't have to do that. Or laugh at that, that's fine. I was walking here through Wrigleyville and a man asked me for money for food. And I said no. And I got really upset because what about this is I've ever given anyone else money for food? Keeps it all for myself. Which is odd because I don't eat very well. I had hot dogs for lunch. You would know that if you followed me on Twitter or made an educated guess. What else? What else am I putting in this gut? Actually, I just moved up here in September, and I used to live down in a little village, which is primarily a Hispanic neighborhood. And I miss the food down there so much. Like, I don't get it. I used to get off the Pink Line at Kedzie, and I would get off and I would go in and get the best Yimmy Yons. Oh man, it was so good. Oh, they have this turkey sub. Oh, it's delicious. Across the street, I don't know what they call it. It's a beverage. It's called, I think it's Yamba Juice. Oh, fucking fantastic. But on the north side, every night of the week you can get a burger for like 50 cents. I think that's amazing. Like $1, $5, whatever. But they come with fries, and they charge you $1 extra if you want tater tots. Because apparently it costs $1 to shape them in this little shape or something. I did my taxes for 2010. Last year alone on tater tot upgrades, I spent $7,500. I might have a problem. I just realized it right now. Oh, give it up for me. No, I forgot what I was going to say. There we go, that's better. One time in my life, it was last summer, it's the only time in my life that I've ever been able to ejaculate into a woman without a condom. Only, she was there, she was willing, it was totally cool. Yeah, give it up for consensuation. Which is not a word. Just made it up right here. I'll be making up more throughout the evening. I'll be in the back. No, so it was, you know, supposedly cool, but I couldn't like think of anything else except for my mind went to this weird sort of press your luck game where I was just like, no babies, no babies, no babies, stop. A month later, there were no babies, but I won a boat, which was awesome. Yeah, $17,000, 24-foot sailboat. Is that, you got a blue book? Is that a good price? I don't know the price value of a boat. No, I'm single. Shock. Whatever. It leads to a good deal, I'll just say it, masturbation. Masturbation happens. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, the other guy from the Black Eyed Peas masturbates. I masturbate so much that I thank God every day socks don't get pregnant. Seriously. Yeah. Today, twice. I did it twice today. And you have to, because I had a scare last year with a sweater. Yeah, turns out it was mold. Yeah. Worst part about that, I found out on Father's Day, so it was sort of a little bit of mixed emotions there. Just imagining that little half sweater, half human baby running around. Wouldn't that have been so cute? It was a black sweater, so I'm guessing sort of like a brown sweater baby running around, I guess. It'd fall down on the playground, I'd run out with a lint brush, go at it. No one laughs at the lint brush, but I love the lint brush so much. It's my favorite part of that goddamn joke. Alright, so I'm in a sketch group, we're called the Wilton Way, I'm sure you're all huge fans. Well, you can go to wiltonway.com, check it out. But the rest of the dudes, there's 4 of them, they moved to California to try to be actors, and I stayed around here to do comedy. And the only way if we need to talk business is we do it through Skype. And Skype is awesome because you can, all 5 of us can talk at the same time, and then we can also send each other links. We were talking about a website, stuff like that. So what happens is we end up talking business for about 20 minutes, and then sending the dirtiest, nastiest links to each other for about 3 to 4 hours, I would guess. I won last time. I searched in Google image search, bestiality, and I found a picture of a guy kind of fucking a dog. And it says on the picture, if you need me, I'll be in the lab. Yeah, it's awesome. Hilarious. You'll think about that on the way home if you didn't laugh. And you'll be like, I'm disgusted at that young man. There you go. Are you going to get your sleeves? No? All right. I just turned into a douchebag today. Whatever. Alright, cool. My favorite restaurant in the world is TGI Fridays. Yeah, give it up for it. Not necessarily for the food, it's for the slogan. Their slogan is, in here every day is Friday, which is awesome for the customers, but it's going to be really awkward for the people that work there when they try to get their schedule. It's like, alright, so I work Friday, and then I work Friday, and then I'm off Friday, and I work on Friday, and then I work Friday, and then I work on Friday, and then I'm off on Friday, and then I wait, I requested that Friday off? No, I gotta work? Alright, so I work Friday, and then I work Friday, and I'm off on Friday, I work Friday, ooh, Friday weekend, and then I work Friday, and then I'm off Friday, and then I work on Friday, and then I'm off this day, I gotta take my kid to the doctor, and then I'm off Friday, and then I work Friday, and then I'm off on Friday, and then I work on Friday, I love that Friday, and then I work on Friday, and I'm off on Friday, and then I work on Friday, and then I'm off on Friday. That joke's really long, but they schedule monthly at that TGI Fridays. That's in the joke. So, they just did a Go-Gal, which I think is amazing. I'm going to do one, if that's cool. Alright. Here we go. Every time you're home for spring break, your senior year in high school, and you're on an exercise bike, and you're listening to Third Eye Blind on your old computer, and you lift up off the bike to get the wedgie out of your shorts, and you don't hear the seat fall off because How's It Gonna Be is blaring way too loud on the speakers, and you go to sit back down where the seat was, and you tear a hole in your scrotum, and you scream, and then you run into the bathroom, and your mom's like, what's going on, what's going on? And then you're like, nothing, and you're like, oh, there's blood there, and she's like, oh, maybe we should take you to the hospital. So we do then take you to the hospital, and then they put you in stirrups, and this dude's looking at your nuts for about 10 minutes. And then your mom goes to sit down on a stool, and it goes out from underneath her, and she falls down and she breaks her leg. And then they do like an hour-and-a-half exploratory surgery on your nutsack, and everything's cool. So they sew it up, and it kind of looks like a smiley face. And they give you a harness and some cream, and you got to wear it, and you walk like a cowboy. A Go-Gal gets her wings. That's a true story. Yeah. Senior year in high school. Yeah. I'm winded. Alright, cool. I'm going to leave on this. I went home for Christmas, as some people do, and my dad awkwardly brought up rape twice at Christmas dinner. Yeah, once about my mom, which was weird, and then once about his own mother, which I thought was even weirder. And it got me thinking, like, what if I were to be raped? Now, to be fair, it's probably not going to happen. I don't get out much. But I think if it did, like, right before the penetration, I would scream, it's consensual! Because at the most, it would save me 5 years of therapy. And at the least, if he's into it, I might get dinner afterwards, right? And there's nothing better than some post-rape Wendy's. Right? Let's see, I'll have the chili and a shitload of napkins, please. That chili is messy. And I have to reconstruct my anus. And I can only do that with yellow napkins. I told that story on Wednesday at Sidetrack across the street, and I'm outside, and this dude comes up and gives me a big hug from behind. He's like, hey, big boy, you want to go to Wendy's? And at first, I didn't get it, because I'm stupid, I guess. And he goes walking down the street, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Did you just proposition to rape me? And he said, yes. And I felt good about it. I've been Matt Riggs. Thank you very much.
Matt Riggs, everybody!